Now, if there was ever a video I got more disagreeing comments about, it was my Kirby's Adventure review. Pretty much everyone thinks I went the wrong way on that review. So I decided to go back and address the complaints that I got with that video. So let's get started. The level designs is where I found it a bit monotonous. You go through one boring level after another. I'm sorry to all the Kirby fans, but the levels felt the same and I had to force myself to keep playing. The levels were not boring. Like I said in my review, my very first Kirby game I ever played was Kirby 64. So that's my high watermark for a good Kirby game. So when I played Kirby's Adventure, it felt like all the levels felt the same, unlike the varied level design of Kirby 64. However, since the regular NES did have a lot more limitations than the Nintendo 64, I guess that could be the reason there's not that much creativity in the levels. However, Super Mario Bros. 3 had a lot of creative levels, and it came out years before this game, so I don't know if that's really a fair excuse for the average level designs. In the end though, the amount of excitement the individual player gets from the levels you play is subjective. So if you guys liked it, good for you. I didn't. Kirby's First Adventure on the NES is a standard platformer with a lot of secrets to unlock. Wow, your microphone is terrible in this review. It sounds like you're recording it with a tin can and a piece of string. I don't know what this has to do with Kirby, but I can't disagree with you there. This was the last review that I used my old microphone. After the way this video turned out, I went out and bought a real microphone, and I've used that one ever since. But the worst had to be the parasol. Not only was the attack range small, but it made Kirby look gayer than usual when he's slowly gliding down. Kirby's not gay. Alright, you got me there. I have no idea why I thought the male character, who was pink and uses his sucking power in his big mouth to take care of enemies, would ever be called gay. So I apologize, and I have no idea what I could have been thinking. The boring level design, the tedious gameplay, and the too easy difficulty level make this one not worth the Wii points. You should skip it. Are you nuts? This game is worth 500 Wii points. Here's where I think I made my biggest mistake. I think I unfairly compared Kirby's Adventure to Kirby 64. It's pretty much like comparing a Civic to a Porsche. 500 Wii points really isn't that much to spend on a game as average as Kirby's Adventure. If you have a young child in the house, I would say no younger than 6, I can see them enjoying this game for its simplistic gameplay. So I'm going to revise what I said almost 2 years ago. I think the game is worth a buy, but if you have a choice, I still say spend the extra Wii points and buy the better one of the 2 Kirby games available, Kirby 64. And with that said, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas.